Welcome guys, Adam here from Blackfyre Productions, and we are back with another episode of World War Marvel. John, thank you for coming down today and getting another game in. We have not rolled off for a scenario or anything yet because we're using the new scenario format, so where we will roll off for priority, have the 10 tax cards, 10 characters, randomly determine what the crisis events are, and go from there. So we have the board set up in front of us. I'm going to try a brand new character out for us here, and that's Dormammu. Why? Because I can. So I don't care what the scenario is. I just want to get him on the board and just try him out. And I just said that to John. I'm like, I don't care. Like, it could be absolutely terrible for him, but I want to get him on the board and try him.
I care quite a bit. No gamma, please. No gamma.
No gamma? Well, you're going to outnumber me. Like, I'm going to have, like, at most, like, 4 characters. So it's going to be fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Except he's going to sit in the board and just, like, obliterate everybody, hopefully. That's the hope. So
some people are hoping this.
This guy. So yeah, so that's that. We don't know what we're playing yet, but I know Dormammu is going to be on the board. So before we jump into the match, make sure you check out Torchlight Games and Hobbies. In the description of the video down below, you'll see a link to their web store. While you're there, you can use the code FIRE5 to save yourself 5% off of your hobby supply needs. Also, while you're there, you can check out our Patreon page, and if you want to support the channel, you can do that too. We would greatly appreciate that. So without further ado, let's roll off for priority, show you guys the rosters, show you the tactics cards and crisis events that we're using, and get right into the match from there. Here we are with my roster for today. So let's go over the models first. So obviously, front and center, we got Dormammu here. Painted him up on... What day is today? Today is Friday, so it would have been like Wednesday, Thursday that I painted him up, something like that. Then I got Lizard, I got Okoye. I feel so bad for this list. It's so just a mix of everything. It just feels so wrong. It's like you ever, did you ever watch Black Widow with her sister? How she does like the superhero landing that Black Widow does, and then she's like, ugh, and like freaks out. That's me right now. Deadpool, Carnage, Mysterio, Valkyrie, Mr. Sinister, which I think will play very well with Dormammu, Wong, who I also think will play very well with Dormammu, and then Green Goblin. So I have like this little bit of a Spider-Foes swing, and then also Dormammu in there for, well, Dormammu fun. Crisis events that I have for my extractions, I have Researcher Station attacked, Alien ship crashes downtown, and Fear grips world as worthy terrorized cities. My secures are Cosmic Invasion, Black Order descends on Earth, and Demons downtown, our comeuppance come due. I thought that would be befitting, A, because it's an E-style map, and B, because it's a big giant freaking demon that's coming to play, and then Gamma Waves. So those are my 3 secures and 3 extractions. Tactics cards that I have, Grand Illusion, because, well, I think in Spider-Foes it goes really well, but also on that one turn, if you're in like a very close proximity of everybody, and you use that around with Mysterio, it will really help out the attack rolls from Dormammu as well. Carnage rules, obviously, for Carnage. Exceptional healing, because I do have a couple of characters that have healing factor. Deadpool and a Lizard are the 2. Cloning banks for Mr. Sinister. Forced extraction for Mr. Sinister, because I think there's some play there where he can add in additional characters from your roster, and then you factor in with Dark Restoration as well from Dormammu, and you can hopefully get a couple of additional characters to sort of help swing characters back into your favor, or at least balance you out a little bit. I have Neogenic Recombinator for Spider-Foes, in case I go into that, because both it works really well with Lizard and Carnage. Bitter Rivals, all you've got, Field Dressing, and then Dark Restoration, which is a new card. 6 power, and then basically if I have a knocked out threat value 3 character or less, I can bring them back within range 2 of Dormammu, and they are healthy, have no special conditions, damage, or other effects. So that's really good. There's also some other plays that I've been thinking about and chatting with John and everything. And it's like, oh, it can get so nasty. But yeah, so that is my roster for today. Let's show you John. John, why don't you just walk us through what you have for your roster?
All right,
I see lots of rapid fire stuff.
Straight Cabal stuff here. So we got the Cabal star of MODOK and Enchantress. Then we got Sin and Red Skull for leaders. Crossbones, of course, and Zemo. And Mystique for a little deception, maybe. Then we've got Medusa because she's Medusa, and Okoye because she's Okoye, and Domino's pretty good too. So
yeah. And what tactics cards do you have with them then?
All right, well, we get some pretty good cards you'd expect. You know, Cosmic Invigoration, Field Dressing, all you've got. Dark Rain, Deception, Bitter Rivals, Illicit Attack, Advanced R&D, and I guess the most random ones there are Blind Obsession and Climbing Gear, but they're both pretty good too.
Blind Obsession is a solid card though. So
Yeah, particularly with Rapid Fire.
it is. It's another swing card for like Doom Prophecy, right? You can use this instead of Doom Prophecy and still get that extra bonus dice in your attacks versus a specific target.
Yeah,
right?
it's not as committal and it's not restricted. So
And that's right. Okay. Crisis.
Yep. So we got all the stuff that's good for Sin and Red Skull. So we got all the for the extracts. We got Montesi, we got cubes, and we got hammers. They're all assets, so Sin's leadership will affect those.
That's right.
And on the secures, we got Sword Base because Sin likes that quite a bit. Gamma because Red Skull likes that quite a bit, and Infinity because I needed a third one. I guess.
There we go. I'll show you the board now. All right, here we go, rolling for priority now. Let's see what my 5 dice nets me. That is 3 with a crit. That's not bad.
That is not as good as...
No, you got 3 as well. I
Yeah,
had 3, but you have a wild.
Yeah,
so
wild, which is better.
yeah, so you have priority, sir.
All right, well, I definitely want to go something wide. I'd love to get cubes or these, but I don't want those.
We'll see what you do. And here we go, drawing for our cards. John went with Extractions. I went with Secures, and we got Gamma Waves, which John did not want. And then you got on yours, John, you got Montesi Formula Found.
Well, that's the worst world we're living in.
Yeah. So E set up for days. It's going to be lots of striking in the center. How many points are we playing?
Let's go 50 in.
Look at you. Here we are with my 15 threat list. I don't know where it's went, but I'm going with Sinister, I'm going with Valkyrie, and I'm going with Dormammu himself. Tactics cards I have is Dark Restoration to bring somebody back that has been dazed. All you've got, knocked out, all you've got, Bitter Rivals, because, well, why not in this setup, and then Forced Extraction and Cloning Banks, because, again, with Sinister, why not? If I can get additional characters later on in the match, that will help me out. That's the whole point. So, yeah, that's what I got. John, why don't you walk us through what you have here, sir?
I have got your standard, all of the good stuff.
Yes, you do.
So we've got Red Skull, we got MODOK and Enchantress to move your stuff around because it's going to be important. We got Okoye to keep somebody alive because that's going to matter.
Yeah.
And then we got your pretty decent cards here. We got Cosmic Invigoration, we got Dark Rain, we got Bitter Rivals, we got all you got. You got Field Dressing. I guess they're all right.
Yeah, he's out here going, oh my gosh, I don't know about the scenario. I'm like, dude, you have a maxed out list with some of the best multiples of the best characters known in this game, and like you're worried. It's like meanwhile my list was thrown together just to see what Dormammu can do.
Damage gonna come right down the center.
I think there's gonna be a lot of damage that comes right down the center from your side too, sir. We will see. We will see. Here we are with the board and deployment. So board-wise, we are using Battle Kiwi's battle board. It is their city board. I don't know why that's up there. That should be down here. Trees are size 2, Scattertrine size 1, cars are size 2. There's 2 of them. There's a truck over there size 3. A building that is, Daily Bugle newsstand that's size 3. 4 buildings that are size 5. There, and over there. I don't think that's going to come into play, but we'll say size 3.
What?
I don't think it will be.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Size 2 for the fences over there. There's 4 sections of them, and then dumpster over there, size 2. We got the Montesi Formula Found objectives down the center, as well as the Gamma Waves or Gamma Shelters. I got Dormammu in the center, Mr. Sinister in the center, and Valkyrie in the center. Where you got MODOK, Okoye, Enchantress, and Red Skull in the center. Why is everybody deploying in the center? Don't you want to play somewhere else on this board?
I would love to if this crisis were different.
So we'll come back with round 1 next. You know who you're activating first.
Yeah, we'll put Okoye forward.
Okay, sounds great.
Like a thing. She can stand over here and
I like it.
Score this thing.
Awesome.
It'll be fine.
That's great. That is great.
Yep.
So Okoye goes, and that is it for your activation.
Sure is.
Goes over to me, and I wish I could pass, but I can't. Okay, so forced extraction wise, I'm gonna spend 1 power off of Mr. Sinister and play forced extraction. I don't think he has to be the active character; just has to be active. So yeah. So he'll have 2 genetic sample tokens on him, and I'll do important damage to both Valkyrie and Dormammu to do just that. Valkyrie is then going to lock up the board, I think. And I'll pick up a book there after moving Valkyrie into that position with her move action, holding that back objective. And that is Valkyrie's go, nothing else, because why not? Red Skull's activating next.
Yeah, he's gonna do his Master of the Cosmic Cube thing ability. Give me power.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it.
No skulls.
No skulls. Right. Okay, so you get 3 power?
I do.
Excellent. I like power.
I will immediately use that to port MODOK.
What? No surprise there. Now, advancing Red Skull after sending MODOK up the board.
Yeah, he'll stand over here. He's going to pick up a book.
Okay, sounds good. Mr. Sinister is going to go. Mr. Sinister is just going to walk up, I think, here.
Alright.
That's all I'm going to do with Mr. Sinister, and he's done. Enchantress.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what you do.
She is going to move forward.
Yep.
Stay in her gamma shelter.
Yep.
Get ready to beam people to death.
Yeah. Just something back
just going to move. Make sure I'm within 2.
Oh, you're definitely within 2.
A
Easily.
little further. Just get ready to beam the heck out of people.
I like it. I like it a lot. Dormammu's going to go next. He's just going to take 1 move action. Just something like that. I'm going to tuck in a little bit. Something. And he's just going to hang out there within 2 of the gamma shelter. That's it for Dormammu. MODOK's moving for John.
Yeah, he's going to come up and he's going to get his book on.
Yeah. I like it.
And then he's going to zap Valkyrie.
Zap Valkyrie. It is 6 dice.
Yep.
See what you get. Let's see what you get.
He's going to do MODOK things.
Well, you mean John dice rolling things, right? 4.
Yeah.
She blocks.
1,
So
2.
that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah.
She's blocking 2. Okay, so she takes 2.
And she gets drained for 2 power.
Okay, so she gains no additional power then, because you drain 2 power.
Yeah,
so
just take 2 damage, and I will suck all your power.
Yes, I will put a power on Dormammu though, because every time you damage an allied character, he gains powers.
Absolutely
And that's
accurate.
it. End of round 1. I'm using the flame token for myself because, well, why not? I'm scoring 2 victory points to your 5 victory points.
Yes.
So I get 2, sorry,
2
to your
to 5.
Yeah. So you're 3 points up on me, and we'll go into round 2 next. Valkyrie is going to go next. I'm going to Warrior of Legend.
Yeah.
Is it Warrior of Legend? Do I want to do that?
When converting one, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably want to do that if you're going into MODOK.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a... yeah, it's going to be a Warrior of Legend charge for 4 power. But then I'm going to do a... instead of a strike, I'm going to do my beam attack with my book. Boom!
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think I can hit Red Skull, though. I think I'm just out. So it'll be up against MODOK first, because I want to capitalize on the 6 dice and the Warrior of Legend on him, hopefully.
Okay. 1, 2.
All right.
All right, so you're going to have to...
These are going to be converting to hits, I guess. So it's going to be 4 or 5 into you.
Yep.
I'll just convert those to hits.
Yep.
So yeah, 5 into you.
Block 1.
Roll an extra die because it's energy, sir.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oops.
Block 1.
Block 1.
So 4?
Do I want to reroll 2? I guess I do. I have the power.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take 1.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had 2. Did you roll a crit? Oh no, it's energy. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, so you take 1. Awesome. And then into Enchantress.
Yep.
Let's see what happens there. That's 3 into Enchantress.
All right.
Ooh.
That's a pretty good roll.
Okay.
It's pretty solid.
It's 3 into her, and then I will strike into MODOK next as my next action.
Okay.
Why not? That's 4 into MODOK now.
That's pretty solid.
Yes. No wilds there. So 4 into MODOK. That's also solid. Okay, so you take 2 more. Okay, sounds good. And that's it for Valkyrie, so it was an effective turn. That's it. MODOK's going next.
Yep.
Okay. What are you going to do, sir?
Going to just brain punch Valkyrie.
Okay, with your psionic blast or whatever it is.
That's what it is.
Okay.
That's going to
3?
be 3.
Blocking 2, so she'll take 1.
And I'll suck one of your power.
And that's okay, so I'll gain 1 power from that then. That's it. Throwing that Daily Bugle, I'm assuming?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see if you get her with that. Blocks 1, so she takes 2. That is enough to daze her.
3, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it's enough to daze her anyways, so
Okay.
like it dazes her anyways, even if it was 2.
Fair enough.
So she is dazed, and she drops the book.
Oh, very good.
And dazing Valkyrie drops the book back there like so. Backing up MODOK now.
Let's just get him over here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put him there. That looks pretty good.
Sounds good. Mr. Sinister is going to be next. He is going to take a move action up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm then going to put a... Let me see. 1 second. So moving there, I'm going to spend 2 power now to do genetic negation, which costs a genetic sample. But I'm going to put root on MODOK and a root on Enchantress. And then I'm going to spend my 1 power for genetic splicing as well, which is beam 4, which will hit MODOK, Enchantress, and Red Skull over there. Okay, 5 dice. Let's do Enchantress first. Okay. That's 3. Yep. And I will get 3 genetic samples back as well.
I will
block 2.
I will block 2. I will block 2.
2. You'll take 1. Okay. And then let's do Red Skull. Let's see what that is. Actually, hold on. I might not have been able to use that genetic.
Only use it once?
No. Just within 3. Oh yeah, never mind. I could. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So up against MODOK.
Yep.
1.
Okay. That's energy?
It's Mystic.
Same deal.
Same deal. Yeah.
I guess I re-roll 2 of those.
Okay. There you go. And then into Red Skull.
Mystic 3, okay. Well,
that's really
great.
good.
That's a problem.
Okay, so that is 5
Like
into
that.
Red Skull.
All right. I'm going to block 1. I'm going to block 2. I'm going to block 2. I'm going to
So you take 3. Okay, and I get 3 genetic samples back as well. Doing your enthrall now. What are you doing there, sir? Who are you doing it on to? Sinister, you said?
Yep.
All right.
7 dice, looking for a whole pile of wilds.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a Mystic?
It is, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, that's 2 wilds and a hit.
That's pretty good.
Blocking 1, so you'll take 3.
So you'll take 2, right? Because you block 1.
Oh, that's right. So I'll take 2.
And you'll become stunned and slowed.
Stun and slowed it is. So I put a power on Dormammu from his 1 ability, and then 2 damage onto Mr. Sinister as well. Picking up a book now and running away.
I probably want to bow somebody too while I'm here.
Okay,
For
so
3
that's...
power, 4 power now.
Is it 4 power now?
It's 3 normally, 4.
4. Oh!
But, you know, it's fine.
Move somebody short is always good, which is going to be Sinister.
Yeah.
So...
I definitely don't need him.
And he's
standing on my
slow
point.
and stunned, correct?
He is slow
Okay.
and stunned.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you can just back off, buddy.
Yeah,
We don't
That's
need
right.
your kind around here.
I sure need his kind around here. Sounds good to me. And then you move back over there, holding that back. I'm going to pass now because Dormammu is my last activation. You still have 2 models left, so I will pass. And Okoye is just going to stand there, do a little shimmy shake, and that is it. So come over to Dormammu now. Dormammu is coming! Dormammu is coming! Dormammu is coming! Right there with a port using 2 power. And then we're going to check to see if he's within range 3 of MODOK. MODOK's going to eat a Shadow Bolt now from Dormammu.
Yep.
6 dice. Do anything about that?
There's nothing. Oh, do I want to?
Bodyguard.
Yeah, I guess it do.
Okay. That is 3 with a crit. Actually 4 because of the skull. That is 5, and I will sap 1 power before damage is dealt from you as well.
I don't have any.
Well then. All right. Let's see what you get.
I will block 1.
Okay.
I will block 2.
2. So you take 3 points of damage
Live.
from that. Yeah.
The bodyguard again.
And you do get to bodyguard again. And then do I gain? I think I gain 1 power, or do I gain no power? Let me check. Next up, why not? I'm going to do Incantation of Obliteration. John, you going to do anything about that?
Yep. Okoye is going to get obliterated.
Awesome. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So that is currently sitting at a bunch.
Far more than her.
And I need a crit.
Than her 3 dice. For
yeah.
To survive.
I was looking for the block there actually, because trying to get it. So yeah.
Ooh, that doesn't explode. Yeah, I'm dazed.
Yeah, you're dazed. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I was really hoping for the block and was hoping to pop that off, thinking that I would daze her with it, knowing that, but then I could bounce it into MODOK as well, but did not go through. Doing Cosmic Invigoration now from Red Skull to MODOK.
Yeah, we both paid 2 powers.
Yeah.
And I get to roll some number of dice to see if MODOK gets damaged. 3 dice.
Is it 3 dice?
And for each of the good ones, I get a damage.
Awesome.
So that's 1 damage.
1 damage for him. MODOK, sounds good.
Punch.
MODOK's going into Dormammu with a second pull.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have 5 defense versus this, sir.
That seems pretty good.
I'll take it.
That's not wonderful.
3.
3.
And you drain my 1 power that I have on me.
I do.
I'm blocking 2, so I will gain 1 power from that.
Reroll. 1.
Oh, actually,
Can't reroll any of them because I don't have the power because root. So I just suck a power and
I do take a point of damage. Yeah,
well,
sounds good.
Hope that
and just moving up the board with MODOK.
Yeah, we'll come up and get
score
back
that
by this point and score this.
Sounds good. Now bowing, so that costs 3 power now.
Yep, all of his powers.
Okay.
And we'll bring him backwards.
Short.
Yeah, I mean, short for him is pretty long.
It is pretty freaking long, man.
Get back.
Right there.
Not on the point, though.
Not on the point. Okay. Sounds good. Something like that.
Sounds good.
I like it. And Red Skull goes and he just shuffles over towards Okoye, keeping her group huddle. So we'll come back with the cleanup phase of round 2. Cleanup phase of round 2, you are scoring 6 points, going up to 11, and I'm scoring none, so I gotta deal with some people this turn. We're going to round 3 now. And spending 3 power now from Mr. Sinister to put Bitter Rivals onto Enchantress, which will affect everybody else on that board side. I'm gonna spend then 2 power from Valkyrie for charge, or Warrior of Legends, right, and 2 power for a charge as well.
You're just not going to stand there and take down MODOK?
No, not yet. And she's charging up the board to the center over here. Just get everybody within 2. And then I'm going to do my strike into Red Skull.
You mean you're going to do your strike into Okoye?
Yeah, okay. Why not? 5 dice, here we go. And you have 1 defense now? 2?
2.
Those are 2 crits.
Yep.
And that's 3.
So you turn that into 5.
And I'll turn that into 5, yep. So 5 technically. Bam.
That's a crit. That's 3 blocks.
Okay, so that's 2 damage on you?
Yep.
Excellent. I'll gain 2 power back. Striking now into Red Skull again.
To Okoye, you mean? Yeah,
I do. There we go. There's 3.
Yep.
Love it. Let's see what you get.
Blocking.
Now you're rolling too many dice.
Oh, I am doing too many. My bad.
Yeah.
Blocking.
1. 2. So you take another point of damage.
Another point.
Okay, excellent. So playing all you've got now on Valkyrie, using our last 2 points of power, I'm going to throw Okoye just straight across into Red Skull.
Okay. There's Okoye.
And then Red Skull will need to make a dodge test as well. See what you get.
Red Skull blocks
1, so he takes 2. And how much damage does he have on him?
3. Or he's got 1 left.
1. I'll do my strike now into... how much damage does Enchantress have left?
She has 2 left.
2 left. I'll do my strike into Red Skull.
Alright, Hail Hydra into Enchantress.
Okay, sounds good. Here we go. I'll take it.
Yeah.
A 3.
Alright. Oh, too many dice.
No, it wasn't. She's the one with the thing on there, so
bad.
yeah. Okay.
Let's try this again. 1,
2.
2.
So you take 1 point of damage?
1 point of damage.
Okay, I'll gain power from I almost cheated myself in attack, doing another strike before Okoye dies into Red Skull.
Yep.
Are you doing anything with that one?
I Hail Hydra
Into Enchantress?
Enchantress again.
Alright,
1, 2,
so
3, 4.
4.
With a crit seems like it's going to
4.
be probably enough.
4.
1,
Oh my gosh, maybe not.
2 crits, and
Yeah, you block it. You live. Just barely, but you do. You do. And then Valkyrie is removed. MODOK's going next.
Take me away.
Right. Running away.
I kind of have to run away again, honestly.
Do you? I don't know. And the second move, just taking him behind that second, within range 2 of that last game of shelter across the board there. That's MODOK's go. Alright, gonna start off with Mr. Sinister next. He's gonna use one of his genetic samples to get rid of the slow condition. He's going to move over here. Bam. And then I'm going to try, I think I can get both in range of range 4 to do a genetic splicing into both Enchantress and... don't have anybody range for my genetic splicing, so I will do my strike into Red Skull.
Okay.
Do I want to do Red Skull? Do I want to do that? That is a question. I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm just going to hang out there. I'm actually not going to do anything. I'm going to just sit here and wait. And that's that. And just walking over there within 1 of Enchantress and of the objective. So, yeah, I guess it will be Dormammu. Dormammu's going next. He's going to move up the board right there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to blast into Enchantress.
Yeah.
I might as well negate your power stuff.
Might as well.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to do a Hex Bolt into you.
What's that?
6 dice energy attack.
Energy, 6 dice energy, yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
Here we go. So that is
2 4
with
a crit.
And 4 with a crit.
Yeah, literally double crits, double blocks works, but yeah, you get me.
Okay. I don't gain any power from that though.
I drop a book.
So you do drop a book. So I will place that book up here.
Of course.
Just within 2, I guess. Something like that.
Sure.
Yeah. Cleanup phase of round 3. John, you are scoring 3 victory points.
I am.
Going up to 14, and I'm scoring 2, going up to 4. Let's go into round 4 next. Now going into round number 4, what do you do? What are you doing, John?
Probably, I need to pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
I need to give you one of these.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Enchantress is up first in round 4.
Yep. And she's got literally enough power to back somebody up and pick up the book.
Mm-hmm.
She can go forward, do her thing, and then go backwards.
I like it.
And we'll see how that goes.
Okay. And moving there with her first action, picking up that book, spending in power.
Yep.
And then what are you going to do?
And she will bow somebody away.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Sinister, because it actually might matter with him.
Maybe. And backing up Sinister.
Don't want you here anymore.
Yeah. Makes sense. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to not be here.
Well, what? Where are you going?
I'm going to go on the other side of this cover.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Red Skull's going to go. Not Red Skulls. Mr. Sinister is going to go. He's going to come up here. Something like so. Am I touching that yet?
Not quite.
There you go.
Alright, you're good.
Am I within 1?
You might be close.
I am within 1.
Okay.
Awesome. So now I'm going to spend 1 power to do my genetic splicing into both Red Skull and MODOK. So let's do Red Skull first.
Okay.
Okay. 5 dice here. That is 2.
What type is it?
Mystic.
Okay.
Yeah, Mystic.
I'm going to block it all.
Okay, MODOK now.
Yep.
2.
2, okay. Mystic again.
Get another genetic sample thing. And
Yes, I'm fine.
Yes, you're fine. MODOK time.
Do this. while I'm remembering.
So.
Okay, so MODOK will do his brain punch into Sinister.
You put a Dazed token on him?
Didn't you? Oh, you got no damage.
I didn't
totally
do-
forgot.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
thought I forgot to do it.
No.
Oh, he's alive.
He's alive.
Oh my god, that changes everything.
Yeah.
Baby.
Red Skull's moving.
He's gonna run up here.
Yes.
And he's gonna climb on this building.
Right.
Later, guys.
And that's
I'm
it.
out of here.
That's it. That is it.
See you.
I like it.
Let me know how it goes. Send me a postcard.
That's right. Here we go. I need to move up and with my teleporting ability, something like that. I think we know where this game is going points wise.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna do a Hex Bolt now into MODOK. Yeah, into MODOK.
Right.
Here we go. That's decent.
That's more than decent.
That's
like a
decent.
3 crits and 5.
That's
successes.
5 successes because that was a skull. So let's add 2 more dice in there. 3 more dice in there. That's 6. Yeah. Let's see what you get.
That's pretty good. I will block nothing. I will take cover for 1 and take 5. There, I'll be on 1 health.
Yeah, 5. Oh, interesting. And doing that again into MODOK. Let's see what happens there. 6 dice. It's another Hex Bolt. Yeah, 6 dice. So
1,
that's
2,
4.
3, 4.
4.
Is the skull a crit too?
No, it's just a success.
All right.
So 4.
4. Yeah, that's probably gonna get.
Yeah. Not that it matters. You won. So that's 5.
Ooh, I can't do more than 3, so you got me for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't matter because you got 2 points here.
Do drop a book, but
It doesn't matter. You got 2 points.
got
So
the 2.
we'll come back with the after action report. All right, guys, here we are with the after action report. You just saw the match between your Cabal and my, what is it? Dark Dimension affiliation.
Yep.
With Dormammu. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I knew, like, I was talking about this earlier.
Yep.
You were afraid of this, like, oh, it's going to be such a bad thing. It's like, dude, you have board control, you have more models. Like, there's no way I'm going to win points-wise unless I'm, like, hyper-aggressive and spike dice and knock you out right off the bat, which wasn't the case.
I mean, Valkyrie did all right.
Valkyrie did all right, just not enough.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have moved her up the board. I don't know. But, yeah, it is what it is. Dormammu was interesting.
Yep.
I forgot a couple of things throughout this match. So round 1, forgot to do cloning banks. I did forced extraction, and I'm like, oh, I'll do cloning banks, and I'll just, put those points that I got onto that so I can get another 2-point character or 3-point character down the road. Round 2 comes along after I was like, I forgot it. Guess what I forgot again? Cloning banks. Boom! And I think that would have been a huge thing for me because that would have been an additional model, even if it was a 2-point character. Because I had a couple of those. I had Okoye myself, and I had friggin' Wong as well. They could have been just back healing people and removing conditions and or holding objectives. More importantly, right, to score me less points. And so that was my thoughts, was just to get an extra model on the board with Sinister.
Yep.
And then, because you had all that board control, it stopped me from allowing myself to use Dark Restoration and bringing Valkyrie back, which sucked for me, because I had to then get up and become more relevant and stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't have been so aggressive, and I maybe should have saved the power.
One thing you definitely shouldn't have done was put a book on Valkyrie.
You think so?
Yeah, she goes up there and then she dies. Like if Dormammu or if Sinister's holding that book, I never get it.
Yeah. Maybe. But it allowed me to do the beam 3 against 3 people, right?
That's
on
true.
The charge,
it was
right?
kind of cheeky.
It was kind of cheeky.
But,
so
I mean, she'd get some work done even without that.
I think she would too, but it was just if she was there, you know what I mean. You're probably right. Like Dormammu or Mr. Sinister would have been a better bet. Maybe I should have been more aggressive with them as well and getting more central instead of staying back, because that's really, I think, what needed to happen. Looking at it, but first time I ever played,
forced me off the middle on turn 1.
Yeah, maybe that's what I needed to do. and it's first time playing Dormammu and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that. So
I don't
it'll
think
be interesting.
anyone really knows how to play him yet.
Not unless they've been playing on like TTS and stuff like that.
Even
but
there,
even then,
I think
so.
I think that's just really complicated, and there's so many options. It'll be a while before people really unlock him.
Yeah, 100%. I do, and you know this because we've been talking about it, I do enjoy mixing Mr. Sinister with Dormammu, though. I think that is an interesting little gimmick with the extra characters that you could put in there, but also the extra power to Mr. Sinister and the fact that he has some staying ability, you know? And they just work well, I think, together.
There's
So
some synergy there for sure.
I think, not that I have the characters painted up yet, but originally my idea was to do Hood and Baron Mordo in this, because Hood will heal Dormammu without any issue, and you can be a little bit more assertive with Dormammu, and then Baron Mordo just gives him an extra die, right? So that was my train of thought, at least, with that. So
sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on the match there, John?
I mean, I expected it to be like a little more back and forth fighting in the middle, and it's not what it turned out to be. It turned out to be, I'm going to take my books and I'm going home.
Yeah, I think you were afraid of the damage potential that Dormammu could put. And I think, like, I don't know if you needed to be as afraid of it, in all honesty.
But it's not necessarily even just the damage potential, but that's part of it. The other part of it is, I at this point level, I don't think I have the firepower to take Dormammu down.
I don't know if you do either, in all honesty. And so, but at the same time, it's like MODOK can, though, do a ton of damage.
She can, but Mystic is not the best option for Dormammu.
But you have your
Mr. Sinister.
You have your physical Doomsday check.
That's true.
So right, which is your builder or your spender.
But I need to do the Mystic to get the power.
Yeah. 4 and 5 defense, respectively, right?
Yeah,
so,
it's not ideal.
I will try Dormammu again next time I play. I don't know who I'm going to play, but I will try him again. That is for sure, because
there's a lot to learn there.
Oh, there's a lot to learn, and like I said, the first time playing him, so maybe needing to be more assertive with him could be a thing.
Yeah.
I think the next option that I paint up is going to be a Hood. Where I'm going to go.
Yeah,
Hood.
I like Hood with Dormammu.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if I do Hood, and then if I can get like a 17 threat list, it'll be Sinister, probably Valkyrie again.
Yeah, she's an easy go-to.
And then Hood and Dormammu, right? So that's
solid.
Actually, that would be 18.
Well, that's okay.
You might have to do Wong instead of Hood.
Just play hammers, you're fine.
Yeah, that's right. Just play hammers. So, but yeah, that was good. So thank you very much, John, for coming down today and getting some games in with me. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, check out the link in the description of the video down below to Torchlight Games and Hobbies out of Burlington, Ontario, Canada. While you're on their website, you can use the code FIRE5 to save yourself 5% off of your hobby supply needs. Also, you can check out our Patreon link if you want to support the channel. You can do that through there. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.